Tonight, detectives are probing the brutal murder and dismembering of a 20-year-old woman in Roysambu, holding 3 suspects. The 3 are said to fit the description of the man spotted on CCTV booking the rental apartment in Roysambu.
3 suspects have been arrested in connection with the gruesome murder of a 20-year-old girl in Roysambu over the weekend. One of the suspects was arrested at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, Nairobi, today.
Tonight, K24 TV is in possession of very critical and crucial CCTV footage of the suspect accused of butchering a young woman in an Airbnb within Kasarani, along the famous TRM drive here in Nairobi County. The CCTV footage which we have since obtained highlights a man who perhaps was on a mission. The CCTV footage shows the suspect dressed in a black trouser, a black jumper, a blue t-shirt with glasses and a white cap. He arrived at this Julie Mini supermarket to collect keys of the Airbnb at exactly 4:20 p.m. on Saturday the 13th of January 2024. The shop is adjacent to the building where the gruesome killing was reported.
On the fateful day, Rita embarked on a journey from Syokimau to meet her supposed admirer. Now the killer insisted that she wait for his arrival at their meeting point, as he needed to secure a suitable location for their encounter. Red flags started waving in Rita's mind, such as their exclusive communication through Instagram and their eerie suggestion to meet at a private residence. She even voiced her concerns, asking him directly, "Are you going to kill me?" His dismissal of her instincts only intensified the impending tragedy. Upon arrival, the suspect picked up Rita and transported her to an Airbnb where the unimaginable horror unfolded. It is suspected that the killer might have sedated or drugged Rita to prevent her from resisting or raising alarm during the act. In the early hours of the next day, the murderer demanded a ransom of 500,000 Kenyan shillings from Rita's parents.
FIDA and other human rights organizations have come out to condemn the current trend of killings, terming them femicide.
It's not the responsibility of girls and women and young people to protect themselves. It is collectively as a society for us to have the role to appreciate that indeed we must have safety in our homes, in our communities, in our schools.
It is extremely saddening that in the last 1 year, 10 cases of femicide have been reported in the media. Many more cases remain unreported today.
When you have your friend, make sure that if they are going somewhere, maybe for a social event, if you're going together, if they are visiting someone, make sure that you check up on them.
So far, detectives are still investigating on the cause of the death. Ode Francis, KTN News.
Once we understand that, then we can make the right judgment, even as believers, because sometimes people will just quickly look at the end product of something and then give judgment, but then they are not looking at the cause of something. If you are aware of what is happening in our country now, we have every week receiving reports of ladies or girls or women being chopped into pieces, sliced like chicken by their so-called lovers in private rooms. But now the conversation is turning out like, hey, men, stop killing women. So when men are being mentioned, it means me, James, Edmond should stop killing women. But then the question is, are we killing women? We are not. And so it's like women are also, the feminists are also, protesting, saying, hey, protect the girl child, protect women of our country. Men are killing us. But this is the point. Men are not killing women. The problem is with the man who killed that woman and the woman who found herself in that situation. And the truth of the matter is that the women that we are hearing being sliced by these men are women who love easy money. They don't want to work with their own hands. They have refused to be under the authority of their parents. They are now just moving in Nairobi, and if they just sense that a man has big money. They are willing to offer themselves as, to provide services. And then in many cases, you find out that they have betrayed the person. They have had the behavior of taking here money, and then they don't fulfill the promise. And then at the end of the day, someone says, we will see. Because before you, lady, you find yourself in a lodging somewhere with a stranger. Let's say a stranger because we do not know him. It means that you chose to do that. And if you've been sliced into pieces, because recently, along Roysambu, a lady was killed, and the one who killed the lady went away with the head. So the body was found, one leg in a polythene paper, another leg in a black polythene paper, this part in another, in a bed sheet, the head gone. Then you are blaming men, stop killing women. It's not about that. So what is the point here? Before we begin to blame God on killing Uzzah, we should then begin to find out the root cause. Because that is important. Anytime you want to solve a problem, look for the root cause. Because if you don't look for the root cause, then that problem will not be solved. And this is the problem. That Uzzah was not supposed even to be found closer to the ark.